Vinyl Talk, Vinyl Talk, Vinyl Talk with Tavis,
Hey there, VC, and welcome back to Vinyl Talk with Tavis. Today's video is going to be called simply Showing Vinyl Finds from an S.U.V. So I have a handful of vinyl records here, about 6 I believe, and I have a friend of mine who has a very good stereo system. He has a good setup, and he asked me to bring over a few records that I recently got. He really loves Fats Domino, so I told him I just got that. So I'm going over to his place. We're going to spin some records tonight and hear how his stereo system sounds. I have the bare minimum system. I have an Audio-Technica, and I have a Bluetooth speaker about this big. I mean, it's pretty powerful, but I don't have the great stuff that he has. One day I'll get there, but right now I'm keeping it very simple. But let me show you what I got. Let's start with that Fats Domino album. This is the greatest hits of, or the very best of Fats Domino. Man, my daddy loves Fats Domino. And the songs on here, you know, include The Fat Man, Ain't That a Shame, Blueberry Hill, Blue Monday, I'm Walking. Just all the hits, man. All the hits, y'all. You know, a few days ago, the co-writer of Ain't That a Shame and all of the many hits on here, I think his last name is Bartholomew. He passed away. And if I'm not mistaken, he was like 100 years old. I could be mistaken. So he was pretty up there in age, but he wrote some great music. So this is the Fats Domino album. I'm really proud of this. Really proud. The next one, man, Simply Red. When I saw this in the record store, I got this at the record store, and it was $9. It was in good condition. It's in great condition, and man, I just had to get this one. It's their debut album. It features Holding Back the Years. What a classic. This came out in 1985 on Elektra. So I was really proud to get this. And I haven't listened to the entire album yet, so to hear it on his great stereo system, I can't wait. You know, I ordered a album on Discogs, and the seller just put in a lot of, I guess you would say, filler albums. She just put extra stuff in there for me, and she put this in there. And I didn't order this, but she just added it to the bulk of the package. Elvis Country. I mean, I think this is just a classic cover. I mean, this is Elvis, you know, as a baby, and you have his parents there, and that's really great. This was released in 1970 or 71, somewhere like that. One of my favorite songs on here is Snowbird. Really proud of this, man. And I just love this artwork. I just think that is awesome artwork. You know, just put a picture of yourself and you're a baby. You can't go wrong with that. You'll steal many hearts with this, you know. Really proud of that, man. I don't know if you all love Olivia Newton-John the way I do. It really goes like this. But I like it like this. Olivia Newton-John, man, the greatest hits, volume 2. It has Heart Attack, Giving Me a Heart Attack, Magic, Physical, Hopelessly Devoted to You, Make a Move on Me, Xanadu, her great duet with Cliff Richard. that great duet, Suddenly. Suddenly, the wheels are in motion, and I'm ready to sail in the ocean. That's one of my top duets of all time is Suddenly with Olivia Newton-John and Cliff Richard. Just classic, beautiful duet that almost brings tears to my eyes. It's so beautiful. But yeah, and had to get this. And this is a great pullout. I mean, gatefold. Look at this. I love it. Love it. You all, these next two records are non-music records. Non-music. This is Moms Mabley. Moms Mabley was an American stand-up comedian. You know, she was out there with the Chitlin circuit for African-American comics. She has a great history. She was really known for joking about racism at the time. I mean, okay, so this is in the 1900s. I mean, just imagine a time being a black stand-up during those times in the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. One of her jokes I really like is someone asked her, I think she was on the Mike Douglas show. He asked her, "Are you pretty well known in the South?" You know, the South was very racist, you know. She says, "Yeah, they know me." I mean, she's known for being very haggarded. She looked like a bum. She looked haggardly. She had a flat hat, toothless. And he asked her, are you known in the South? He says, "Yeah, they know me in the South. You know, every time I go to the South, you know, what's that man's name with that horse? Roy Rogers. What's his horse's name?" And Mike Douglas said, "Trigger." "Yeah, every time they see me, they say, 'Hey, Trigger. Hey, Trigger.'" Well, at least I think that's what they be calling me. You know, put an N instead of the TR for trigger. What you got? So she would joke about racism and the way blacks were treated back in the day. And the other one is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Again, I'm keeping that non-music vinyl thing going. I love this book, and I didn't know that it was on vinyl. So I just found it by happenstance. And I think this is just a great piece to have in a collection of someone who likes audiobooks, non-music, positive thinking, things like that. You know, this is one of, if not the best-selling positive thinking books ever. I mean, this is really something to listen to. And this even comes, I was really shocked to see this. I got this on Discogs. I was shocked to see that this had its own booklet with it. On Discogs, I think I got this for $10, and it's presently, as I do this video, it's like for $25 on eBay. Same condition. This is in pristine condition. So I was just really shocked to get this and glad to know that it's on vinyl. So I'd like to start a little thread, you all. I may have it with the title too. Do you all own any non-music vinyl? I mean, it's just talking, or maybe a comedian or something like that. If you have any of those kinds of vinyl in your collection, can you do a video or at least post it in my comment section? Because I'm really interested in those type of records too, you know, and I plan on getting more. I think it would be extremely difficult to get audiobooks on vinyl, because you have these audiobooks these days and they're like 6 or 7 CDs, so you can imagine how many albums it would take to do an audiobook. But I wonder if they could do it with an abridged version. I'm not sure, but I do like to get comedians on vinyl, like Richard Pryor, George Carlin. I love George Carlin. But I wonder if there's any modern day comedians who have vinyl out. I don't know. I'm going to do some research. I'm not even Googling. I just want to research it with you all, with your answers. Hey, this has been Vinyl Talk with Tavis, and I've showed you my latest vinyl finds from an S.U.V. So you all take care, and as always, with music, be inspired and stay inspired.